Hey there, business leaders. It's Brian from CEO Mastery. I wanted to share with you today some concepts that I think will be helpful to you. I'm always looking for ways to help you see your business and yourself differently, because that's where different actions and different results come from. So one way to see your business is as something that you are preparing to sell. Whether you're going to sell it or not, you may intend to keep it for the next 50 years. That's all right. The idea is if you if you run it as though you're going to sell it, it's going to cause you to run it exceptionally well. I think of it a little bit like when you sell a used car and you're selling it yourself, you fix that thing up and it's all shiny and clean and it's in the best shape it's been in probably 3 years. And you look at it and you go, this is kind of a cool car. I wish I'd always had it like this. I would have enjoyed it more. So it's the same kind of thing. Why not have your business be attractive to an outside buyer, because so that you can enjoy it in that pristine condition, right? But our standards for ourselves are lower, so we don't rise to that standard. Let's rise to the standard of putting it on the market and attracting people to it. Okay, so that's a way to look at it. Raise your standards. And the two things that you can do is, one is get yourself out of the middle, and two is generate sustained profitable growth. And the reason those are important, certainly the benefit is great, but for buyers it's important because buyers pay for profit. I mean, an asset is worth what it'll earn. A company is worth what it will earn. If it can't earn anything, it's not worth that much. But you're basically, when you're investing in a company, you're buying a stream of payments. Just like if you buy a treasury bill, it's a stream of payments. And so if those payments, that profit is healthy and growing because revenues are growing, and you can show that over the years, then the buyer, then you make the case, hey, it's going to continue. And the buyer's like, yeah, I believe that. And partly because how well it's run. I'll get to that in a minute. But if they're projecting growing sales and profits, they're going to give you more for your company as a result. And how do you do that? Well, you run your company more systematically, more professionally, like a bigger company, not like a small entrepreneurial company where everything goes through the owner and the owner is doing all the jobs because the team is not quite an A team and the processes aren't defined and repeatable, and there's really no good strategy, so you get beat up on price all the time, and the values are not clear and live, so you got all kinds of undercurrents of disagreement and weird behavior in your company. It doesn't have to be extreme, but it's not a rock solid winning team culture. You don't have a rhythm of meetings. And for those of you who are familiar with our Big Six boot camp, this is basically what we cover in that. So if you have good strategy, good vision and values, you do a lot of planning, you have great people and you make them better, you have great processes and you make them better and cross-train people, you have amazing information, and then you have a rhythm of getting together, kind of that plan, do, check, adjust cycle, you're just going to run a better business. It's automatic. You can't not. It's like guaranteed. It's just guaranteed. It's like if you go out and run a mile every day or an extra mile every week, you're going to be able to run 10 miles. It's just how it works. So when you do that, though, what you're doing is you're removing yourself from the middle. You're creating a strategy so people know where the company is going and how it's getting there. You're doing planning so everybody's committing to something. You're getting good information so people can check against their plans. They're holding themselves accountable. And you have an A team. You're hiring great people. You're developing the weak ones or letting them go. When you have all that working, then the company doesn't need you as much. And if you do it in spades and you really do want to get out of the company and go trekking somewhere, you can, because it's set up that way, including having information to send you while you're on a trek, just so you can take a health reading of the business and know whether to zoom back and bail the company out, help the company out. So that kind of company where you can extract the owner, it runs independently like a well-oiled machine, that is a valuable company to buyers. And that is also a valuable company to you. What a pleasure. What a delight. So just keep this in mind. Run your business like you're going to sell it, even if you're not. And by the way, of course, if things change, you like trekking so much, or you feel you'll never come back, if you have a health issue, if somebody just flies in out of nowhere and offers you something for your business, you'll be ready. You'll have that well-oiled machine. You'll have that history of growth. So times change. Might as well be ready. Might as well have that used car all spiffed up and shiny and running like a top. Always. And then it's more fun to drive. So anyway, I hope these concepts help you. It's like putting on a different pair of glasses, seeing your company a little bit differently. And I hope that helps you see things differently, make different choices, take different action, and get different and better results. Thank you, and I'll catch you soon.